Hey, didn't see you there. I'm Evan Price of Green Cheek Beer Company, and I'm here to give you Craft Beer and Brewing's Tip of the Week. Next, we're going to talk about West Coast IPA, which is something that is near and dear to home for us and is something that we've luckily been able to be successful with at different beer competitions over the years. West Coast IPA has changed constantly over the course of my career in this business. And from when I got in this industry in 2005, 2006, to what it is now, is wildly different. There was this trend for West Coast brewers that I feel like didn't maybe understand water chemistry well enough. And they would do this thing where here's churro, here's a fair amount of caramel malt, you gotta support the hops, and then here's crazy levels of bitterness and harsh bitterness, by the way. And then here's this beer that drinks old the moment that it's ready because of all this caramel malt and this range of hops that are used and everything else. From that moment to now, you've seen this complete evolution of this beer style that is very different than what it was. Being completely overloaded with hops is still the thing here on the West Coast that is going to be the similarity from brewery to brewery. But how that malt profile comes together, how lean that beer is or how full that is going to change from brewery to brewery. For me, I was going back as early as 2016, and in 2016 I was lucky enough to win a gold at World Beer Cup for an IPA that had caramel malt in it. And that was something that was so funny to me as I was going through this, as I was reviewing for this class. I couldn't believe that I put caramel malt in it. Obviously it was a low amount, only like 4%, but still, the point is that won. Tastes have changed since then. When I'm on the judge table for these different beer styles, whether it's World Beer Cup or GABF, the discussion is so much different. The conversation of where is the malt has changed dramatically. And instead, we're all looking for the same thing, which is something that hopefully drinks like it was made yesterday. West Coast IPA, how do we build that malt profile, or how do we build that grain bill? For us, Pilsner malt has been the king since our existence, and it's something that I really have leaned in towards for how clean it is and how light in character it is. We do a range of different blends of Pilsner malt depending on the beer, from the palest Gambrinus Pilsner malt to something a little darker, the Pilsner malt, to Weirmann Pilsner malt, to their extra pale Pilsner malt. Depending on the beer, we are changing these different Pilsner malts up because we don't want every beer to taste the same for our customer. That slight change of the knob on all of those different things is just a fun thing to do. For more on brewing, slightly above average sometimes when I'm in a good mood, West Coast IPA Pilsners and double IPAs, click the link below.